Hey, welcome back to Grandpa KC. Glad to see you again. Your grandpa's got an exciting show today. If you're like me, I like to fiddle and work in the garage, making projects, or maybe I'm outside working on something, and you need a workbench to do that with. So let me talk about two products. We're going to talk about the Worx and the Pony workbenches. They're both good products. I will tell you right now, I'm not compensated. Uh, this is not a sponsored show, so right ahead. I want you to know everything I tell you will be from the heart. Now, I'm going to show you some video a little later of me using both products, but I want you to show you that they're very, very similar in a lot of ways. The Pony is rated for 500 pounds. The Worx is rated for 300 pounds, and 1,000 pounds for the Pony for using it as a sawhorse. The Worx is rated for 500 pounds. The Worx is a little lighter, a little easier to carry, but both are great little products. As you can see here side by side, they both serve a purpose. So when we get through this, one of the things I would like you to do is listen, give me some comments. So which of the two do you use? And what do you find great about the product? And what do you find that you don't like? So let's get into more of this video. Now, each of the workbenches has its own unique way of connecting clamps and storing them, but both of them have built-in areas to put your screws and hold your screws, and the way the clamps connect and like that. They both use 3/4 inch dog holes, which when you check my other video about the metal dog hole easy clamp, check that one out. They both have that. So let's get into the Pony. Now, similar to the Worx table, they both the Worx and the Pony both come with 2 sets of clamps and 4 dogs. The Worx comes with 4 smaller dogs, and the nice thing about the Pony is it comes with 2 regular sized dogs and 2 large, very large dogs. Both have areas on them to put screws into them, and areas to put your screwdrivers and other items on the bottom there in the storage shelf while it's unfolded. The unique feature, though, in the Pony is that it has extendable legs. So you can easily increase the height on your Pony workbench versus the Worx is a fixed height. But both of them easily change from workbench to that and can hold all kinds of stocks. So I'm going to get into each one of the various differences. So let's do that now. Let's go over the Worx first, and that's the easiest. I happen to have that out first. Basically, very similar to the other table. You've got your markings, inches and centimeters. You've got 3/4 inch dog holes, and you have places to put each one of your tools and such like that. You have a work tray with holes that you can put, again, all of your various dogs and screwdrivers while you're working. Even a place to hang things. Now, to open this is very simple. You just pull it open. It'll lock. Open the various drawers. You'll see right here. And you can hear it lock. And to release it, you press each one of these on each side, and it'll easily close. Now, these are built in, as you can see. There's a little slot for transport. To make this simpler, you can see that to release it, you're simply going to be pressing the release here, then pressing here, and it'll pop out. Hope you can see that. Now to put this basically in, lower this a little bit, and there's a little groove right here. You can slide it in. It comes in place. If you lock it in place, you're going to squeeze the handle, and it locks your unit in. On top here, you can see you have a space for dogs and the ruler. It gives you a generous work area. And it comes with a connector, but so you can put these together, one workbench after the other, and make it. Now again, you can work on this either with your clamps like so, You can attach clamps to it. And if you lower this, if you want to do stock sideways, you can either convert this to a area for that. You can work on your stock sideways. So if either you're laying this flat, or I could take a piece of stock, put it in my unit here. And I can lock it. And I could work on it sideways. So if I'm working on stock, I'm painting or whatever, and I want to be able to get on a side view, I can do that real easily. Now, to open this up, I'm just going to give you a show. You just open it, and you can see over here in the bottom here that 2 locks, one on each side that allows you. There's your storage area right here where you're going to put your unit. Now, there was some earlier versions of the Worx Pegasus that did have a defect in them. That's what I've heard. And that defect was right here where the hinges are. It was like a bulge. If you took your stock and laid it down, you would notice that this area over here would actually make contact and your stock would go back and forth. It seems that they've corrected that on later versions. And simply to remove your clamps, I have the other one stored, I think you can see on the bottom there. You're basically going to squeeze on the handle, it'll lift right out. Pop it out. Open your clamp up, and I'm hoping you can see this. The area right here, there's an area. You pop it in, squeeze a little bit, that'll lock it in place, and you're ready to go. And basically, then to fold this down, like I said to you, you have one. Let's go over the Worx first, and that's the easiest. I happen to have that out first. Basically, very similar to the other table. You've got your markings, inches and centimeters. You've got 3/4 inch dog holes, and you have places to put each one of your tools and such like that. You have a work tray with holes that you can put, again, all of your various dogs and screwdrivers while you're working. Even a place to hang things. Now to open this is very simple. Now fold it up, you'll just pull it here, close the other side, and it's ready to be stored. The clamping mechanism in this is built into the bed. You can clamp pipes. With this, you can clamp just about everything. And it's all built in. Now, I'll show you the top in a minute, but there's a measuring area on the top. The other thing is, it comes with 2 nice full-size clamps that can go right into the bed. Now, you can see I've taken off, on this case, the edge of this. And there's a place where you put it in here, and there's a release, which I'll show you in a second, where you pull on it, and that allows the clamp to go in, and then you can adjust the clamp, obviously, the way you want it. And the same thing over here, so you could actually clamp anything pretty well onto this table, plus you could use regular clamps. That is pretty cool. Or, the clamps are nice, that you could clamp them to any piece of stock that you're working on, straight up and down. So it comes with 2 nice stocks. Now, they're stored over here. There's a built-in place for them to go that locks in place, and they get them out of the way. Not only that, this also can convert to a workbench. Now, as I said, you can convert to a Sawhorse, which you can adjust the feet up and down, and you simply do that by simply pressing in, and everything in here is about buttons. It releases this arm, and the Sawhorse breaks down. But you can still connect clamps, use your clamps here. Let me pull this out to give you an example. So
I can remove my dogs and place in a clamp. And again, there's a release here for everything. And you can see it. I'm just pulling it out so you can see there's a release. That brings the arm in and locks it in place. Now you could clamp a piece of stock, whether it be flat on the bed or vertical. If you wanted to clamp it this way, put your stock in here and work on it this way, like you were painting it or something, and then you adjust your clamp accordingly. This is a really, really unique design, and I have to say, it is extremely well made. And on top of that, what I really like, easy lock, easy go. Now the stand over here in the bottom there, you can see, has, again, quick releases on it.
So the bottom line is this is a very versatile product, like I said. The adjustable height, all that it comes with, the ability to take your projects and hold them and clamp them and move them in various angles. The adjustable height also makes it a fantastic unit. Now, both products are excellent. I have to tell you, it's very difficult when you're looking at each product to say which one is better. Each one has its own uniqueness, and as I showed you, the clamping system on both of them are different. Both of them can be rated to a Sawhorse. The Worx Pegasus is rated for 300 pounds to work. The Pony is rated for 500 pounds. The work area on both is sturdy. Both have a ruler system on it. Both have an area where you can put your screws and such while you're working when the bed is flat. Both of them, you can use them and move your stock sideways and vertical. So each one has its uniqueness. Now the Pony has a unique feature is that you can adjust the height, which may or may not be useful to you. I personally decided for myself to work Pegasus because it's a little lighter, and because of the type of work I do around the house, that meets my needs. This review was not compensated for. We are doing a straight comparison, one for one, but I am an Amazon affiliate, so that if you choose to buy one of these products, please use the Amazon affiliate link. And that's how we get paid in the channel, or decide maybe you want to become a channel member or a channel supporter by clicking the $sign. And don't forget to give us a like, a share, and subscribe. And I ask you for your comments. I do look at the comments, and I do answer the comments. Which one did you choose, the Worx Pegasus or the Pony? Or did none of the above? Do you have something else and you like it better? Let me know about it. Let our audience know that they can choose the best workbench for themselves. Again, this is your Grandpa KC. Don't forget to give us a like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, you have a great day, and Grandpa will be back with more product reviews, more product tests, and how-tos in the future.